Ladies and gentlemen, PC and console captains alike, my name is Phoenix and welcome to the channel. Today is going to be the final ship review of the Dyson Sphere Reconnaissance Science Destroyer, or the Montgomery Class. So, without further ado, let's get into the stats. Starting off with bridge officers, we have an Ensign Tactical, a Lieutenant Commander / Commander Tactical, a Lieutenant Engineering, a Lieutenant Commander / Commander Science, and a Lieutenant Universal. For consoles, we have 2 Engineering, 4 Tactical, and 4 Science. For weapons, we have 3 in the front, and when we go into tactical mode, you have 4 and 3 in the aft. A base hull of 31,350, a T5U, it is 36,053. Shield modifier of 1.46, base turn rate of 12, 3 device slots, impulse modifier of 0.16, inertia rating of 50. Also, you get plus 15 auxiliary subsystem targeting, sensor analysis, secondary deflector slot. You get the universal console, the proton destabilizer module. When you go into tactical mode, it disables the secondary deflector, the sensor analysis, subsystem targeting, and you get minus 15 auxiliary power. But you gain plus 15 weapon power, plus turn rate, plus flight speed, plus inertia, and you get the use of the Solon dual proton cannon. Which we'll go over in a moment. You also get the Admiralty system if you upgrade to T5U, which I will go over in a moment. And when you upgrade to T5U, you get an extra science console and the mastery system, which I've previously talked about. Alright, let us go into space. Let's take a closer look at the ship design, and then we'll look at customization options, and then we will get into a loadout discussion and performance. Okay, so here is the Montgomery Class here. So starting off with the sausage section here, we have this big piece here, which I would hopefully assume is where the bridge is located, somewhere in here, maybe where this little slit is. Oops. So you have this piece here, curves at the back here, and then looks like it recedes in the back. Possibly that looks like maybe an air hatch or maybe a shuttlecraft or something like that. I don't know. But that's what it kind of looks like. It looks like there's something there. Now we go to the front where we have the secondary deflector dishes right here. As like with all the other Dyson Sphere ships, the front end here will close and close off the secondary deflector dish. And then we have the main deflector dish right here. We have this intricate little design here with, I would assume these are windows. So you have those there. You have this big piece here that holds the deflector dish in place. Ooh, what the heck happened there? Oh. Lost our ship for a second. Ah, there it is. There we go. Alright, so we have these 2 big middle pieces here which holds the deflector dish in place. Then we have we're going to be like all over the place right now. I would assume, yeah, this would be an impulse drive there. I don't know if this is one here as well. It certainly does look like one. Possibly not. Then you have like these hull plating here that kind of go out here. I don't think beyond this part, I think this is all aesthetics right here. That's all it is. Oops. We have this round area here. That possibly could be where the warp core is, just in case it needs to be jettisoned. You can jettison up this way. Let's take a look at the bottom here. Yeah, there's no bottom piece here. Although we have this black piece here that goes up and flattens out, and then oops, and then it curves upwards and flattens out again. Now it's got 4 ports back here, so these ports could possibly be torpedo tube or aft launchers. And then we have this piece here, which again looks like another aesthetics piece here with the hull plating kind of jutting out. You got a phaser beam array on top, and then you got these little holes here, which is just aesthetics as well. And then you have the staunches, or the staunches here curve. They're on the secondary hull, and they curve upward, and then at the back here you get like this little curve upwards, and then it goes straight up, and then it curves all the way back, and then you have a black piece that holds it in place. You have another black piece right here where it's a little triangle where the staunch meets the nacelle, and then you have, let's see here, right to the nacelle here, you have this black piece and the round blue piece. Now this could be blue or purple, I'm not entirely sure, depending on I guess the way things go. But this is your ram scoop or Bassard collector. You got little vents here, so you can collect or vent whatever particles it collects. Then you have the warp nacelle, which is, this shows as a dark blue. Again, it could be purple. And then at the back here, you have like the white hull plating in some weird, intricate design where you see the warp nacelle on the top, on the side, and on the bottom, and then at the back here you see more of it with the white hull plating and some of the black plating. Now the white hull plating will go upwards probably to about where these two white hull plates meet, so this white hull plating will meet that, and that will shorten the hull plating as you go into tactical mode. So that's it. Let us go back to the customization menu and see what customization options are available to you. Alright, so for customization options, here what you have the Montgomery Class template, which does really nothing, to be honest. For the interior, it does come with a Dyson interior, but you can change to whatever which one you wish. For windows, you have the Dyson windows, you have types 1 through 4. For material, you have Dyson, Helios, Montgomery, Omega, and then types 1 through 6. Color palette, whatever color palette you wish. Not that it really matters all that much. For the Solanae, for the style, you can choose whatever, which one you would like. So in this case, we're going to go with Montgomery here because that's the ship that we will be flying today. And then for patterns, you get the basic patterns. There's no special ones with this ship, so it doesn't matter whether you go with. You might get a design pattern on one of them. I'm not entirely sure. So as you can see here, I have the Orion on the saucer, and I have a pattern on the saucer section here. So it does show up. So if you want extra flair to it, there you go. So that is it for customization options. Now we're going to go back out into space, and we are going to look at my loadout, and then we're going to get into an STF, and we'll see how well the ship performs. Alright, so before I get into my loadout, I want to go over the T5U mastery system. Understand that with the T5U, you only get 4 masteries. You don't get the 5th, which gives you a starship trait. So the first level is the enhanced particle generator, which gives plus 15% damage to exotic damage abilities. At level 2, you get the advanced shield system, which grants 10% to shield HP or hit points. Level 3 is the enhanced restorative circuitry, which improves hull and shield abilities by 10%. And then at level 4 is the reactive shield technology, which gives 5% shield regeneration every 6 seconds and reduces damage to shields by 5%. Alright, moving on. Now this is my current loadout. 2 things. This is always a work in progress, so nothing is going to be perfect. The other one is you'll notice that I don't have the Solanae set on this particular ship. The fact is, when I did this video yesterday, the STF did not go well at all. It was horrible. I kept getting blown up every second. and it was a bad run too because people decided to leave as well. So there was only 3 of us that managed to get it done. But it was terrible. So I've now gone with the tried and tested and true Borg set. So armed with that knowledge, let's go on with the loadout. So as you can see here, I have the Advanced Fleet Anti-Proton Dual Heavy Cannons. They are all with the critical damage with the damage times 3 proc. Here's the Solonate Dual Heavy Cannon Proton Cannons, which comes with the accuracy and critical hit times 2. The Deflector, Impulse, and Shields is the Borg set, as I previously mentioned. This secondary reflector, I don't have the Solonate or any other one, so I just have to use with whatever the ship came with, so which is the deteriorating secondary deflector Mark X. For the warp core, I have the Delta Alliance Trajectory warp core. For my aft weapons, I have anti-proton beam arrays Mark 9 with accuracy, critical hit, and Borg procs on them. For my devices, subspace field modulator, red matter capacitor, and a shield battery. For my engineering console, I have the assimilated module and the conductive RCS accelerator. For the science consoles, I have the exotic particle field exciter, the curved particle converter, the 0-point energy conduit, and I'll get to the universal in just a moment here. And then for the tactical, I have all vulnerability locators with the AP proc. So okay, so moving on, we have the universal console, which is the proton destabilizer module. What it does is it has a 180-degree targeting arc. To target does 2,555 proton damage, 50% shield penetration per second for up to 10 seconds. Then it jumps to a random target within 10 kilometers and deals 1,050.3 proton damage, 50% shield penetration again, to the second target in chain. Then it jumps again to a third target within a 10 kilometer radius and deals 833.4 proton damage, 50% shield penetration again. Then there's a 2-minute recharge. So not too bad. It sounds very similar to the Tetryon refractory cascade or whatever it is. It's the trait that you get. So this is my skills here. Mostly tactical and engineering with some science. Here's the traits here. And yeah, refractory Tetryon cascade is what the proton destabilizer is very much similar to. For my stations, for my ensign tactical, I have beam overload 1. For my lieutenant engineering, I have engineering team 1 and emergency power shields 2. For my lieutenant universal, I threw in engineering, which has emergency power to weapons 1 and 2. For my lieutenant commander / commander tactical, I have tactical team 1, beam overload 2, cannon rapid fire 2, and then rapid fire 3. And then for my commander, or my lieutenant commander science / commander science, I have hazard emitters, science team 2, gravity well 1, and gravity well 3. So because I'm going to be mostly in tactical mode, I'm going to be using this, and because I'm going to be using the rapid fire 3, I won't be able to use the gravity well 3. So that's that. Alright, now we're all done. Let's get into STF. Let's see how well this ship performs. Hopefully I will not explode today, and we'll see how she goes. Alrighty, we finally got into STF here. Alright, so we're going automatically to tactical mode. We're going to attack the sphere over here. That's okay. Now we're going to attack the cube. Get rid of this guy. Alright. The way he goes, he's going to blow up in like 2 seconds. There we go. Now, time for this sphere. Alright. Seriously? One person already blew up? Oh my goodness gracious. That's not good. That is probably someone who is Probably just coming off of a level 50. So he may not be doing 10k at least. That's okay. You gotta start somewhere. Look at this guy rocking the Dorito, man. He is just dominating. Oh, oops. Too busy yakking. Wasn't paying attention. Okay, good. We are gonna have to deal with those guys soon. Hopefully. Might have to deal with those guys. Oh, buddy there, Odenberg. He's gonna just take a couple pot shots at him. Sweet. Alright, so here's the destabilizing proton cannon thingy. So you see it shoots off. Went off in a couple directions there to hit other targets. There's a cube right on my butt. Alright, let's... Whoa, 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 whoa. Not paying attention. Not paying attention. Alright, let's kind of get out of dodge. Oh. Emergency exit on that one. Oh, and we're still getting shot at. Okay. I don't know why I'm over there. We're doing okay, but we're not doing, oh Jesus. Alright. I'm getting out of dodge here. I gotta wait for my ship to get healed. Oh man. This is not good. Not good at all. That's why we're not doing so good. I'm not doing good. Alright. There we go. Alright, now let's take this sucker down. Wow. Just not doing really well with this ship. Huh. Quite interesting. Although I am still doing a lot better with the console set that I have on now than I did with the Solanae set. That was just absolutely terrible. This Odin guy... Oh no, it's not Odin. It's this guy up here. Oops. Focus our attack. We're gonna do boatload of damage. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I think I missed that one. Oh, I think that was by the skin of my teeth on that one. Yeah, I'm constantly using the shield abilities. Just because, like, ship's not doing so well. Man. What was with these guys? Okay, I need to turn around here. There we go. Okay, I didn't realize I had switched targets. That was really weird. Alright. Do the stabilizing beam on this guy. Hopefully the gravity well will keep them at bay until we can get this dealt with. Oh no, they got it. Damn! Damn! Son of a bee sting. I didn't get that gravity well in time. Oh man, that is terrible. Oh well, that's okay. There he goes. Yeah, I didn't think they'd get that transformer down that quick. Oh. No, attack the spheres because they're the ones healing the damn thing. Come on. There we go. I don't know why I was doing that. He's a little sensitive today. Alright, finally. Let's take this sucker down. Oh, man. Hug group is not too bad. You know what? There's the kind of suffering we're not doing too bad. There we go. Alright. Come on. Let's take this thing out. Hopefully doesn't pay attention to any of the things I'm doing. And we'll just do stabilization again. I don't know if I attack the cube or not. Oh well. Alright, get rid of this sphere. Hopefully that will go down too quickly. And then, alright, you know what? We're going to just attack the cube right now. I'm not too interested in that sphere. Good, it went down. Ooh, that did not go through. I hate that. Okay, bring up shields. There we go. Shield back up. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so we're not doing too bad here. I don't think I can get the stabilizer beam again before he goes down. He's at 20% now, so yeah, he's going down. There we go. Much better run. Oh, I'm telling you, that last run that I did was absolutely terrible. So, the Solidate Dyson Sphere ship. Is it worth it? To be honest, I don't think so. But, you know what, let's reserve our judgment for the part 4 where I put all the consoles on and see how well it does, or see how well the synergy is with those consoles. But right now, it's very difficult to say yes to this ship. It's not like the multi-mission explorers. They got more versatile than these guys. As a destroyer type ship, it's very I find it very squishy. Now it could be my loadout, it could be a number of things, but right now I I'm having some issues with it. Could be me, could not. Anyways, that is it. Thank you for watching. Live long and prosper, and as always, we will see you out there.